What's for dinner tonight? How about a delicious shrimp dish that will blow your socks off? Your guest, that is. Here to dish with us, Chef Shawn from Brights Creek. Good morning to you, Chef. It's always great to see you. I saw you, I was prowling on your Facebook page and I saw this dish. You just got back from vacation.
That's right.
And you were making this dish with your family. Tell us what we're going to be making today.
Today we're going to make Etouffee, which literally means to smother in French.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know, but my mother was Cajun, and we grew up, of course, learning how to cook, and she was one of probably the biggest influences of me being a chef to this day. I was kind of her gopher in the kitchen. But what we're going to do
this, but you learned something.
That's right, exactly. That's the way to learn. Now, my mom would always keep brown flour around. The important part of this dish is to make a roux, which is the foundation. This is butter and, again, a little bit of brown flour. It's kind of a cheat shortcut. What you do is you put it on a sheet pan and bake it slowly in the oven until it turns brown. And it saves you a step in the process of the roux.
I didn't know you could bake flour. Who knew, right?
And see, it gives it a nice dark, rich color. Well, we're going to start off with adding our vegetables here.
Onions there.
We're going to add our onions. And, of course, this is the trinity, onions, celery, and peppers. And then we're going to add to this, of course, all Cajun food has onions, celery, and peppers. So we're going to add a little bit of celery to that, as well as some mixed colored peppers.
Love that. Seasonal.
That's right. Seasonal, fresh. You got it. And this is an easy one, too, because you do everything in this one pot. You don't have to dirty up a bunch of stuff in the kitchen.
A lot of Cajun dishes are like that. It's like a one pot.
That's it. One pot, one pot love. And then, because I like mine a little bit spicy, I'm going to chuck in here a little bit of jalapeno. And the important part of this now is to go ahead and give it some spice. I've got here a little bit of Cajun seasoning.
Can you, add as many spices as you want?
You sure can.
Some people don't like it as spicy.
You sure can. And then also sometimes I use what's called star anise, which is it's an herb that gives it a really neat flavor.
Look at that. I love the way that looks there.
It's like a little heart.
Look at that.
Or excuse me, a little star.
A little star there. I like that.
Okay, and then we're gonna let this.
It smells delicious.
We're gonna let this simmer down. Simmer down now.
Simmer down now.
And then we're also gonna add a little bit of fresh thyme. I'm just gonna kind of pull this off of that there.
That's how a pro does it, like that.
That's it. And then also you gotta have garlic. Garlic's where it's at. And again, we're gonna let this simmer down. And at this point, we can go ahead and we're gonna add our shrimp.
Look at those. Those are massive shrimp.
We're going to add these shrimp, and you see, you're going to already see.
I always have a problem cooking shrimp. What is the secret to cooking?
Well, the secret is don't cook it too long, because if you go too long, it tends to toughen up, and so you want to just until it turns a translucent color. Yeah, that's really what you're looking for.
Let's say set time for
it. No,
every
every shrimp is different.
Add just a little bit of hot sauce in it, because it can't be Cajun without a little bit of that.
You gotta have a little hot sauce.
Fire on it.
And then also salt and pepper.
Oh, look at that.
So a little salt and a little pepper.
Very nice.
There. And now to this, we want to actually begin to make our gravy. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a little bit of clam juice. Now you can use shrimp broth. You can use any number of different items.
Clam juice.
And what you're going to start seeing is that it's actually starting to thicken up. The slurry is giving it a little bit of love and affection. I'm just going to stir this around.
You can already see them starting to turn, getting that nice color.
And then we're going to add
some tomatoes.
We're going to add to this a little bit of fresh tomatoes, give it a little acidity. And this is going to simmer down, and again, it's going to smother the shrimp. And now I do have over here, because the love of time sometimes.
For the love of time. Look at that. And a finished version.
And this is a finished version, and you'll see the colors. There's my little star anise right there floating around in there.
I love that.
But it gives it a really rich and wonderful flavor. And of course, the brown flour gives it a really nutty quality. Absolutely. Now to this, we're going to go ahead and plate this up. Go ahead and grab that right there, Jamarcus. And what you want to do is
is there a technique to it?
The best way to do it, there you go. And just flip it and slide it in the middle plate.
Okay.
There you go.
Voila! Look at that. I could work at Brights Creek.
You could come up and work with us. We'll put you right to work in the kitchen. And what we're going to do is, around here, we're just going to put some of these shrimp.
This smells so great.
Now the star anise you don't want to put in there, because of course it's a little still crunchy.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You want the flavor.
That is beautiful. A beautiful dish. This is what's for dinner tonight. Chef, will you give us the recipe?
I surely will. I'll put that in. We can put a link. And I'll also put it maybe on Facebook for you guys.
Sounds good. I want to make sure people can get a nice little look at this beautiful dish. Of course, we'll post some pictures of it on our Facebook page. Just like us by searching Studios 62 TV. Chef, it's always great to see you.
Always wonderful.
Until next time, my friend.